Hi friends, so uh, welcome to my YouTube channel. As title of this video says that whether we need to consider the inventory costing for principal to principal manufacturing operations. So yes, we need to consider. Uh, I will tell you why. So before going through the reasons, please, if you like my videos, then please subscribe. Please like, if you like this video, then please subscribe my YouTube channel. Because if you subscribe, then you will be getting the periodic updates about my new videos. Okay, so now we come to the logic why we need to consider the inventory costing. So P2P basically, it's there are, in case of the contract or third party manufacturing, there are two type of arrangements. One is the principal to principal, another is the job work basis arrangement. Principal to principal, basically what happens, we are not concerned about the costing of the operations in general terms. We are not concerned about the costing of the third party. We decide the per unit pricing and per unit or per case pricing, and we purchase our products on that basis. So in this case, our main concern, the manufacturing company main concern, is the quality. So if the quality department is well established in the third party, then our quality audit scope will decrease. Financial audits, it's in general sense and in general understanding, it's very limited, because P2P, we cannot interfere in the company's operation, because interfere in the company's operation generally as per the agreement terms. So we are more concerned about that, whether the products which we have taken is on the basis of the correct price or approved prices from time to time. But what happens in P2P operations? Agreement generally prescribes that how the payment has to be calculated, and here is the trick which you can, which will in ideal case, it will require the auditing to verify the costing of the products also, or costing of the inventory also, raw material, packing material, inventory also. So what happens that there could be two type of pricing arrangements for P2P operations. One could be that for each batch the actual prices will be considered. Another could be that for each batch the prices will be determined in advance, and it will get changed from time to time on the basis of the costing review of the third party. So if that is the, in both the cases, because the costing is the main aspect, so raw material and packing material costing, so audit needs to review the costing of the raw material and packing material. In fact, labor costing also, because it will consist, the payment pricing will consist of the labor cost also, overhead cost also. So these costs need to be reviewed. So what we need to do, that we need to check the commercials or the pricing calculations method, and accordingly we need to tune our audit approach. So generally what happens, that pricing in case where the pricing is fixed for certain particular time period, the pricing could consist of the raw material and certain components. For example, the raw material and packing material cost, labor cost, overhead cost, interest on capital invested, depreciation on fixed assets, margin on the certain margin which 2P companies is expected to obtain. So these are the things could be the cost part of the costing. So when the review happens after certain time period, so these costings are reviewed. So at the time of the audit, when we need to find out whether the periodic review has happened as far as the costing is concerned, and what is the method of the periodic review. So whether the costing which has been considered during the periodic review is proper. For example, the raw material and packing material costing which has been considered is proper, considering the intricacies of the operations, labor costing, overhead costing, depreciation on fixed assets. These things are whether we have considered, the review has considered these aspects and it has been considered at the proper way. Now comes the, when we are considering the costing, raw material and packing material costing, the inventory is the raw material and packing material inventory, and issue is the will be the main thing which would be reviewed during the costing review. So in that case, we need to take, at the time of the audit, we need to take the inventory we need to do the inventory verification, because what happens that generally inventory costing is considered on the basis of the FIFO or weighted average basis. So weighted average, for example, the weighted average basis if we are considering the costing, or FIFO basis if we are considering the costing, then any deviation between the physical stock and book stock will get booked into the cost. So if it's getting booked into the cost, then our costing, the pricing will, those wastages will get booked into our costing, which will affect our pricing. So we need to take the inventory count, we need to take the raw material, packing material inventory count, finished good pack, semi-finished goods inventory count, and finished goods inventory count. Finished goods also inventory count also, because I will tell you the reasons for finished goods inventory counting, because it will help us to establish whether the products has not been diverted into the market with different little bit change to the brand, market, packs and other packs are printing, it's not getting diverted into the market, so it should tally with our book stock. So the finished goods inventory also we need to take, but as of now, raw material inventory, packing material inventory, semi-finished goods inventory, these things we need to take during our inventory count. And then we need to tally with the books. If there are deviations, if the major deviations are there, then we need to find out the root cause and we need to investigate the reasons. As I told you that another type of arrangement could be that for each batch actual pricing will be taken. So we need to take some sample batches. First we need to understand that how the pricing of raw material and packing material is being considered, weighted average basis, fixed, FIFO basis. Then we need to take some sample, then we need to verify that pricing which has the costing which has been considered is the proper. So now we can conclude that as far as the P2P operation is concerned, we will be concerned about the inventory cost. Apart from verifying the cost of the purchase, whether it's approved or not approved, and we also need to verify the inventory cost. So we cannot. So both the things we need to verify. So thanks for watching this video, and I think I was able to make clear my point. And if you like this video, then please like this. If you find this video interesting, then please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks.